Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Jofo here, and I am on some Pillars of Eternity, some more Pillars of Eternity, and we are going to continue our way across the land. What did we add? I added the Bailey, no? Or something like that? This? Pretty sure I have the Bailey because I can put I just don't know where it is. The Bailey as a Where did you put the Bailey? Where can I find the Baileys? Whatever. So, where to next? Oh wait, I get a bonus now if I sleep. Fuck yeah. Where are the woodland trails? Wouldn't that be in the back? A wanted criminal by the name of Neri the Deft Hand has arrived at the stronghold seeking aid in fleeing the Deerwood. Okay. Bad visitor. Why'd we let him in? Why is he here? Like, what's he expecting? I'm gonna have him killed. I like executing people on a whim in this game. My other character more so, but this character too, I mean. Name's Neri. Begging your pardon and all, milady, but I was hoping we could talk. Very well, let's hear it. You call your allies together and motion for the petitioner to step forward. Oh, nice. I get to sit on my throne like the emperor. Like the emperor. Just a second here, I gotta start my timer because I keep forgetting to do that. So it might be I got myself nicked here and there for a few unsavory deeds. My name's on posters all over Defiance Bay now. Makes it harder to walk about freely, if you get me. My thinking is it's time for me to seek out new horizons. Deadfire Archipelago seems nice. Then I'm out of everybody's hair, only I could use some help getting there. No, not that I'm asking you to do this for free. Mind, I picked up a couple of things here from a fellow I know. Not much good to me if I'm caught. I can help you escape. Knew you could, boss. I mean, milady. What's the plan? Ooh. Oh. That would have been so good. But I did something for them. Maybe it's because I didn't go see them that I didn't get the... Yeah, there you go. We'll give them the money. Hialeah's tits, that's real generous of you. I'll get myself to the harbor right off. I won't forget this. I owe you one. I mean, are you really? Like, you might have just robbed me. So what does that do to my reputation? Benevolent, clever, stoic, aggressive, diplomatic, passionate, rational, honest. So I'm twice passionate now. Oof. Those are not favored. But I have that thing that allows me. Oh no, that's not me. Well, that's still me. But I have that thing that allows me to active effects. What's it called? Faith and conviction. No. Hand and key damage. Dominated attack. No. Mirror. Faith and conviction. It's that one, I think, but I forget what it does. Okay, so. It adjusts my my reputations. Defiance Bay ally, faintly good. So we're allies. Gilded Vale, friendly, somewhat good. Friend, somewhat good. Deerford Village, friend, somewhat good. House Domel, neutral. I think I'm doing okay. Sorta. You want to level? We can level you. Rhymer's summon. This rhyme mimics the chanter's ability to summon a skeleton, though it cannot be used until some time has passed in combat and cannot be used frequently. I like that. You get that. That's cool. The more people I have on the battlefield smacking my enemies, the better. And the Cypher, what does she get? Cypher, what do you get? She still looks hot. Give her some of that. I like the pain block. I gave her that last time too. She's often like there. Psychic backlash invokes a retaliatory strike, stunning an enemy whenever the target the Cypher's will defends. I mean, I'm gonna do offensive. Is there like a dual wield? I think so. 2 weapon styles. Specialized training. Yeah, I mean that's what she's been doing. So, why is your head a nut? I got some stuff that was. Oh, what's this? Okay, so this is minor spellbind, escape, and deceptive. I'm gonna give that to. What does he have? A perception +2. I don't know. She has nothing. You get that. And this raw lash. That sounds. Arrr. Oh, his scepter is just fine. So he doesn't. Oh, you definitely get this guy. Are you sure you want to bind soulbind geared now? Yep. Soulbound. Alright, and that's oh, it can't be increased or anything. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We're fine. It's fine. They're fine. It's all fine. Okay. And didn't I get a pair of boots that looked really dope too? I thought I got a pair of boots at some point. Was that them? I guess. Wait, there's supposed to be a chest somewhere that I can access. Is this it? This is it. Okay, so wait a minute here. What are these? Exalted Hand, invigorating. I mean, I have no idea what that does. No. These. Grants Exalted Hand once per rest. 25 defense against weakened attacks. Other palace. The way of the kind way. Okay. It's wait, arg. What's the invigorating? That's what I'm wondering. Like, there's two abilities there, clearly. Plus 25 defense against weakened opponent and Exalted Hand. But it doesn't tell me what Exalted Hand does. Fuck it. Let's do it. Denial, anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance. What? Okay, morning gloves. Plus 5 all defenses for 20 seconds per kill. Plus 10 attack speed. 10% attack speed for 20 seconds per kill. Plus 10 constitution. Minus 1 resolve for 20 seconds per kill. This is random. These gloves were recovered from the Animasi cult known as the Morning Circle, who traveled the Eastern Reach promising to bring back the dead. The promises were a cover for horrific experiments, including abduction, murder, and vivisection. Despite the name of the group, the power of the gloves is unleashed after the wearer kills an enemy. I mean, like, yeah, I'm gonna wear those for sure. What do these do? 15 max endurance plus 2 athletics. No, those are definitely better for me. Yes. Yes. Fair. What am I missing? Nothing. Okay. So she's missing rings. He's missing a bunch of stuff. But I like him less than her, so it's okay. He's also missing a bunch of stuff. And I do like him, though, the Rotai. He's kind of neat. He's missing a couple things. And I still wonder if I shouldn't... It's because it gives the resolve. I mean, that's really useful for me. This does not give. This is might. Did I have anything to sell? Worth selling? No, not right now. Nah, we good, G. Alright. Next. I don't know if I have anything new to tell her. The stalwart, no thanks. Oh, return to court. Let's do that. Probably should have time to do that, right? Oh yeah, more than enough time to do that.
The stones and the spirits in this place have begun to heal.
Where are my weapons? Okay, guess I just hadn't loaded. And you, there's something missing on your mace, isn't there? There's a secondary damage type missing from what I remember. Which is why it's not glowing. Oh no. This is what I don't have. I should go down the tunnels again very soon, I think. Sorry guys, you guys are just gonna keep being the people that I leave behind. No offense. It's not that I don't love you. Charred barrel and brackenberry, I'm pretty sure it's here. Pretty sure that's in the brackenberry. What you doing, Mr. Guinness? Mr. Guinness, what you doing, Mr. Guinness? Alright, that was fast. Anything else? Oh, so other things can happen to him. That's cool. He could get killed anyways. And I could get caught in the process, having helped him. Lady Gore Blood Death. Could have been Lady Blood Death, that would have made more sense. What brings you to Blackenberry? You sent a missive? No, I didn't. I received a missive from you. Uh-oh. As far as I know, nothing has changed regarding the rightful possession of Cadnua. I realized that the tried barrel has gone quiet. I turned to see the last of the patrons quickly disappear through the front door. A moment later, a group of armed men and women stride into the tavern. Oh dear. The woman leading the armed group lowers her cow with one hand while keeping the other on her pistol tucked into her belt. You immediately recognize Gathbin. Now that the sheep have been herded from their pen, you and I can conduct our business, unfortunate as it may be. What do you want? Oh, I think you know. Lord Gathbin has ordered your death. A shame, really. I admire your exploits, even if only half of them are true. Sadly, I have my orders. Gathbin will lose. You should work for me. The man is swine, albeit noble, wealthy swine. Were I to do it again, I doubt I'd have taken in with him. But what's done is done, and Lord Gathbin is as ruthless as he is arrogant. He'll go to great lengths to avenge a betrayal. So will I. A better life working for an honorable lady. A lot less pain. Attack me and I'll make you suffer. Tempting, but your honor is no match for Lord Gathbin's wrath. Well, you should be surprised. Alright, I will defeat the enemy. Oh, well, fantastic. You're already doing what I want you to do. So, I'm just going to make her my favorite enemy. Right there. You are going... She's going to explode. Like, she's literally going to explode. I don't know what she's going to do to survive this. right there. Yay! You can put. Yeah, that's fine. You can do that. You were already gonna do that to her, but do it to him instead. You can sing because that's what you do. What do you have? Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah!
Your boss is dead. You really gonna keep fighting? That was fast too. She like literally exploded.
Let's go.
I don't rightly know what killed her so fast, though. I'll be real honest.
Let's go. Let's go.
I like how you guys are healing each other. That's really cute. So I'm just gonna do that, and it's gonna be good. You can take a wounding, cause why the hell not? You keep doing that, bro. You keep doing that. Do you have enough focus? No, still not enough focus. Okay. Ooh, running low on focus. Are you? Oh, okay. No focus whatsoever. All right. Well, you just attack him then. And you. Actually, you know what? I got an even better one for you.
Yeah. Be on seek.
Let's
That's it.
Let's go.
Need to try something else.
There we go. That was that. Well, that was unexpected. It does make the strange reports I've received from the grasp make more sense in context, however. Go on. Earl Baedmar decided to keep an eye on Lord Gathbin's activities. Gathbin has been hiring a lot of men recently, but for what purpose, he can't say. I'd advise you to take extra precautions at Kednua. He may be attempting to place spies or saboteurs within your walls. Fantastic. Be wary, Gore Blood Death. I don't think we've seen Lord Gathbin's endgame yet. I mean, why can't I just go and kill him? Do I know where he lives? If I knew where he lived, I could go and kill him. I think that's what I should figure out. Yes. All of it. I'm taking it all. It's all mine now. Where's that bitch of a captain? Did I get her stuff? I guess so. Oh yeah, there she is. Ha ha! You thought you were better than me. Ha ha! You thought you were better than me. Ha 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 ha. Obviously, she was not better than me. Okay, I have it on story time, so yes, combat is superlatively simple. But yeah, I still killed her. I still won. Oops, Snecky Snack is going back into her house. Miss Snecky Snack and Mr. Snecky Snack, well, he just lives in his house as a general rule. Okay. Next.
Your mind comes bearing that I do not know. What?
As if she speak you suddenly. Feel an odd sensation in your mind, as if walking in her thoughts would be as if walking down a back street.
And what did you see in my memories? I would hear you speak of them.
Silence, and as your breath falls still, you hear the faint cry of a child in the distance, a newborn child, almost exactly like what you heard in the dream. As you listen, the grieving mother raises both her hands, as if weaving her wrists, chiming as she does, in a semblance of the gentle, As she weaves her hands through the air in front of her, the child's cries grow still, yet the sound of the chimes weaves almost hypnotically into your thoughts. The sky seems sharp and clear, and you feel as if you are towering over your surroundings, as if kneeling atop the great pillar. To your surprise, the grieving mother falls as if her strings were cut, and her knees crack hard against the ground. Her hands never cease moving in the air. Ow! In a ragged voice you hear her speak. The voice is that of a much older woman than the one before you, harsh, almost
Tell
desperate.
me what you saw. Show me what you saw. Where were you?
She shakes her head slowly, her arms collapse, her hands falling against the ground, the film in her head. Okay. I do not feel the memory, I do not know if it is mine, but thank you for trying. I want to talk to you about the birth memory again. Help you recall. Never mind, I had other questions. There's a silence in your breath and falling. As you listen to the grieving mother raises both hands, crowning and surprise, recognize the emotion. Where's the memory? The sky seems sharp and clear, and you feel as if you are towering over the surroundings, as if kneeling atop a great pillar, just as she did in the memory. To your surprise, the grieving mother falls as if her strings are cut. Okay, again. She leans back as if looking back at the sky, but her eyes are closed in the film. You slowly take a breath. You feel time become quiet around you. I do not feel the memory. I do not know if it is mine. Sorry, we're just going in circles here.
The stone of the plateau. Its color. Tell me its color.
So we're getting somewhere. It's definitely this.
And what did these hands hold?
No. Let's keep going. This. This. This.
It was the birthing bell you saw.
With the words come a river of impulses, thoughts as if loosed for a breaking dam. And as your mind wraps the impulses into words, you realize it is her muscles and her hardened thoughts relaxing and breathing again. Watcher. What is the birthing bell?
Plateau formed of the spirit stone Audra. At its top is set a great bell, cradled in the reaching arm of the plateau. It stirs in the wind, and it sounds for leagues when struck by Kith hands. In distant times, the great bell served as a Glanfathan watchtower, perhaps. Why they abandoned it, I do not know. Other men came in time, settlers, and claimed the tower as their own. I, in turn, claimed it from them. The pillar became a cradle where I could draw new souls into the world.
The birthing bell lies deep in the great forest of the Deerwood, at the border of the Glanfadden land surrounding it. Barely a town, not one you would find on any map, but it held an important place for those there. Even we were far from the beaten track. Even though we were far from the beaten track. Small families, tied like a knot, joined at the wrists and mine. In thought, all were welcome, all had purpose.
Yes, yet I believe you only saw a small part of the birthing ritual. It is not all in a moment, nor in a day. It is a journey of many years between the child, the mother, and I.
That's creepy weird. There was much I could do to aid the mother. Some sought the physical comfort of rituals, a ritual to steady their thoughts, even Audra from the bell. Others would seek advice, words of counsel for the days ahead. I was able to provide draughts, tinctures, and a reading of the child's spirit, all to strengthen the mother.
The ritual was one of many steps. It took many tens of years to carve them, but always the child's thoughts were there to guide me. From the moment it began to awaken, to the 3 seasons within the mother, to the birthing day, and the years to follow. The child's thoughts, that is where it began. The expectant mother, I could often sense her thoughts, and those of her child, before she could. I would soothe her, free her from the panic of questions. I would sound the memory of the birthing bell atop the plateau in her mind, letting the memory of the vibrations fill my thoughts and hers. Often, the child's soul could hear it too, so the sound of the bell echoed in the mother's thoughts.
Sharing memories and thoughts can bond lives together, and can hardship, and most of all the sharing of what is familiar. The bell itself provided shelter for such thoughts, opportunities to see deep into the crevice, hollows in the rock, where one could find shelter, clefts where you could feel the Audra all around you. As she speaks, you feel your legs bent, crossed, and the warmth of the wall around you, and blankets woven thick beneath you. Such shared images can bond souls even tighter, and allow them to draw strength from each other. Once the pain is channeled away, and the mother and child breathe again, I sound the birthing bell and on my wrist, and allow the mother to hear the child's thoughts, the ringing echoing in each other's thoughts. The bell opens the way between them. Let her feelings pass into the newborn, and let her feel the child in return. And when the feelings meet, that is when I weave another memory and leave it tied in their mind. You sense the mother's thoughts? Yes, and for years after, I gave a set to the child after delivery. It is a reminder of the memory the mother and the child shared. As the bells coax the child forth, so they accompany the child onward, fastened about the wrists, to care for them in mind and body. There is no magic in it except the magic of practicality. If a child sought to leave their cradle or escape their crib, the mother could know through the warning of the chimes alone. At times, if the bond was strong, so would I. If not watched children, much trouble may be had from tiny hands. The chimes are kept until the child needs them no longer. When I no longer can hear them sounding in my mind, I know their spirit has changed, and the bonds were shared are long gone. The shedding may last many years, or but a few, but it is necessary. Children are fragile things. Even the ties of blood and mind may not be enough. They must be watched, and even then the body may fail the mind, but if watched, even the most sickly child may cling to life if determined enough, and many of the souls were tied to me. If a child's spirit failed, I could sound the chime in their mind and grant them strength even from afar. It did not always serve, but it gave hope. Enough to never wish to feel again. In the time before the bell, children who died were cast upon the waters of the lake beyond the bell, sometimes while alive, if their paths and future were deemed weak. It was a different time. Children were treated carelessly. Those times are past. Ask what you will, I will.
Many would come seeking their child's future, or a reading into the child's past, the lives its soul is said to have lived. Such things are not mine to see. I meant no offense. I was something else, but because the title Watcher was cast on me, the word carried a weight I had neither earned nor deserved. The world seems filled with such titles. They distract, I think, from the actions of the person, from their strengths. The world has many corners, and in some corners the name Watcher is more known. It is an easier title than others, and at times it is easier to wear. Placing a title upon what is unknown can dispel the fear of it, and I did not fight it. I even believed it true, though I knew little of the ways of Watchers. It even granted me strength. I was able to see the thoughts of others, shape them, and help guide souls. Watcher seemed enough. I drew upon the present. I felt the soul of the mother before me, and used that to tell the child's path, to give it a voice. If only the thoughts of the mother and the emotions that lie beneath were mine to impart. I did, and so I used that as the telling of their child's future. Futures fulfilled by one's own spirit are as strong as anything seen by another's eyes. And their lives I knew well. I could weave their lives, their thoughts over time, to the mother, to the child, and once the child had been born, was sheltered, I could relax the threads of thought until the child could stand on its own. This is my calling, to show them the life I see before them, and even greater, make them believe it. Even the most strongly worded tells may not be enough to save a child and allow it to be born. If I have the strength to strip away the stem of a mother's spite to expose kindness, weave nurturing from disdain and neglect, then that is my calling. And with the weight of Watcher behind my thoughts, these tells gain strength. Strength I never possessed on my own. They believed. And what they believed became the truth. With each child that was set upon that path, the title of Watcher became stronger. You must understand, without such weight upon my words, many lives would have been lost, drowned, cast in the lake beyond the bell. Now the trail to the lake is lost and reclaimed by the forest, as was meant. A Watcher was not there to look over us, but it was a Watcher that saved them, and with a Watcher's strength, children were born, were cared for, and grew strong. What use is a frightened will when a spirit is at stake? Would you let the fears of a mother end her newborn's life? You felt it in the memory, the weight of it, the importance of the child's life. It was a memory we shared.
And suddenly there's a rasping cry across your conscience as she raises her hand, and you see the chimes draped from them. Yet they make no sound as she moves.
Greater good was done, and children were saved. It is a choice you may be forced to make one day, and when faced with it, you will make the same one. This choice is not yours to make, Watcher. You will do as the world needs, as its children need. It is greater than you and your twist of sight.
I'm wasting so much time here. I have a feeling that I should be moving on to the next place. Like, just this zone could be enough to be a game. For fuck's sakes.
Better indeed.
Alright, everybody, that'll be all for this episode. I truly hope that you did enjoy it, and if you did, could you please leave a like? It really helps the channel out more than you know, and if you want to keep seeing this content, which I keep dropping daily, please subscribe, and if you subscribe, why don't you hit the little bell? It'll let you know every time I drop a video. Alright, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you next time. Jofo out.